Alright, today we are hiking one of my favorite local places, Hooksett Pinnacle, in the town of Hooksett, New Hampshire. Trail starts here, although there is a parking lot over there, near where my truck is. It's not plowed winter, but in the summer it has a lot of parking. Sorry, car went by that distracted me. Anyway, I'm going to try something a little different for this hike. I'm going to try and record the entire trip up. Not necessarily in one video clip, but the entire hike from start to finish. I just got to pause for here so I can put my glove back on. Un momento. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, the beginning of the trail is quite wide. Very well packed, so easy to walk on. And I'm able to do it in spikes. Don't know if the trail I want to take is broken out, so I'll just, since I left my snowshoes in the truck, I'm just gonna go with the flow, so to speak. Before I came here, I was actually up in the Whites. I attempted Galehead Mountain, one of the 4,000 footers that I had left on my list. I did 4 miles out of the 13 miles total. And the reason why I turned back was because my pack is very heavy and it kept hurting my shoulders and my hips. Hurt so bad that when I got back to the truck, it pained to move it just an inch. Alright, we should be approaching the junction, the first real junction of the hike. Alright, this is where we go. Normally there's a sign here, but I guess since this park isn't looked over in the winter, the signs are all removed. Trail appears to be somewhat broken out. A few small post holes every now and then, but at least I can still walk on it without falling through. Alright, here's the sign. Now that I remember, that sign for the summit trail was on the ground when I last came here and the snow was not here. So it must be buried. Switchback trail. Loops up and around that ridge and meets it up there. But we're going to go with a trail more broken. This is probably the steepest part of the entire hike, depending on which route you take. I know that if you go, once you hit the little Old Woods Road, right before the summit, there are some ledges that you can climb over. That would probably be the steepest part of this hike, because there is a fair amount of scrambling. Oh yeah, now I remember. The way I wanted to take was up there, but doesn't appear to be broken out. Yeah, I feel myself crunching through already. I'm sticking to the trail broken out. This one. Got some private residences down there. That actually used to be the former access for this little hill here, before this access was closed and the new one was open on Pinnacle Street. To the summit, ask and you shall receive. Alright, now we're going to follow this old woods road all the way to the top. Has a easy to moderate grade, and yep, you are accompanied not only by the sounds of chirping birds and squirrels, but by the sounds of the highway. Because if you look over Pinnacle Pond, the highway's like literally right there. You can see it from certain points along the trail too. Yeah. Once you get to the top, you'll find out why this is one of my favorite local hikes. The views are awesome. Seems you've got a little track here. Wasn't like that down low. Alright, see if we can get a shot of the highway. Can't really see it, but it's out there somewhere. Out there is Pinnacle Pond and some other lovely hills. Alright, we've reached the last crossroads on this hike. A trail down there that I mentioned near the Switchback Trail goes up and down some rocky outcrops, which are pretty good looking in the dry months. And summit's right up there. If you're looking for a little bit of a challenge, you can go up the ledges. But I'm still a little bit sore from the gale head attempt, so we're just going to continue up the woods road. This hike, gotta admit, never been here in the winter. This is actually a pretty sweet winter hike. Sorry, accidentally ended the video. Oh well, we're almost to the top. As you can see, there's some nice little ledges up there. Just awesome. Well, we're almost there. Well, we have arrived. Welcome to the summit of the Hooksett Pinnacle in Hooksett, New Hampshire. Elevation is approximately 480 feet. As you can see, the views aren't too shabby. Over there you got Nottingham Mountain, Fort Mountain, and McCoy Mountain, and all those mountains. Some buildings in Hooksett. I think is a library. The series of bridges over the Merrimack River. One for cars, one for trains. And the summit is just very rocky, somewhat bare. With great little hike for people who are just starting out, or kids, or both. Over there, not positive, that I don't know if that's Catamount Mountain or not in Pittsfield. If it isn't, correct me, please. Really glad I came here. Gotta run an errand after this. Then I gotta go to school at 6. But glad I was able to do this, and even with the Galehead hike, I walked enough miles to actually record it, call it an honest attempt. So far so good, and I will see you on my next adventure.